10%, which we should be able to do with some of the good players we are bringing in. So let's have a look at our squad and see what we're going to change. I think we're going to make a couple of changes for this one. I'm going to switch these around again. Play Kovalenko, who's now 77, and play Asensio more attacking. That seemed to work. I'm actually going to bring Dahoud back in because I think Dahoud is actually quite a good player, and we want to try and play our best team for this game. So that means Rashford, you're going to drop out back for Ibrahimovic, and Martins, you're going to drop out again for Mkhitaryan. So this, I think, is our strongest team. Luke Shaw is now available to come back into the team as well in place of Grimaldo. And Cancelo is very, very close to getting to 81. I think our team is very much improving. I think once we get to the end of this episode, if I remember, we'll do a quick little look through all the players in the teams and see who has progressed and how well they're progressing, basically. But first things first, let's get into this game against Spurs. And hopefully we can pull off a victory and get ourselves back in the top 4. Let's go. Forward to Sissoko. Let's keep a hold of it. Eriksen again to Sissoko. Good ball in. Oh, really? That was just good play. I don't think that was my fault, that one. I really don't. Sissoko's got so much pace. And again, I'm chasing the guy down the line. I'm hoping the AI is going to help me out in the middle of the defence, but evidently not. And we are 1-0 down after 9 minutes. 7th goal of the season for Harry Kane. I have to get back in this one now. Are you joking me? Oh, for God's sake, what on earth is wrong with this bloody game? Can't get anywhere. Can't do anything in this match at all. And look at that. What on earth is that as a defence there by Marshall? He just kicked the ball up in the air to a Spurs player, and Sissoko... I can't. I just can't. 2-0, whatever. Let's continue on. Marshall out wide to Mkhitaryan. De Gea to Jimenez. Cancelo. Mkhitaryan. Well, Ibrahimovic is in. Ibra. 2-1. Said we needed to turn this one around, and Ibrahimovic goes right up there and does it. And I don't know how we got the pace. Ibra's got a lot of pace to get in behind. Great little ball in by Mkhitaryan. Ibra, no way he was going to miss that, was there? 2-1. Now, can we completely turn this around? That's the question. Right, let's continue on. Oh, and Cancelo cuts out that pass, plays it straight across to Paul Pogba. Pogba into Asensio. Asensio, Marshall. Dahoud! 2-2! Wow! That was one hell of a comeback, that was. Game's just completely turned around now. From 2-0 down to 2-2 in the space of a few minutes. Pogba's ball in there. Dahoud's, I can't even... It was Asensio's ball onto Marshall. Marshall took the shot, and Dahoud was there to put it into the empty net. Well, there we go. Dahoud with his second Premiership goal for Man United. And we are back at 2-2. I can't believe we've turned this around. I've been ripped to shreds in this game, and 2 attacks in as many minutes has got us back into it. 2-2. Can we win this game now? The Pogba. Dahoud. Marshall. Oh! Zlatan's broken through once again. Zlatan! 3-2! The turnaround is complete! Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes it 3-2! Oh, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Now that is what you want to see. Look at that ball there by Anthony Marshall. And Zlatan, keeper had... well, keeper should have had more chance there, really, shouldn't he? But, I don't know, it was a pretty good finish. There's no way when you're one-on-one with Zlatan Ibrahimovic are you saving that one. And we have turned this around now to 3-2. 10 minutes left to hold on to this lead. Can we do it? Pogba. Shaw. Dahoud. Oh my word, Dahoud. I was not expecting that to go in. I honestly thought I'd hashed that. And he walloped it. Pogba's ball, there you go. And Dahoud here just takes a shot. Oh my word, look at that. Top corner. This lad is ended up being very, very good. I'm not overly sure on Tielemans. But Dahoud, definitely for me. Oh, that's 4-2. We've come from being hammered and being 2-0 down to now being 4-2 up. This is amazing. Wow. What a turnaround for the Bucks. Into Davis. It's a loose pass, and there we go. There is the full-time whistle, and we are now 4-2 winners. I can't believe that. We were 2-0 down about 70 minutes, and as soon as Ibrahimovic got that first goal out of nowhere, it just... Oh, that was such annoying defending that was by Marshall. Yeah, as soon as Ibra got that goal, it just really just turned things around. Player ratings, it was Dahoud who got man of the match with 2 goals. And of course Ibra also got 2 goals with 9.1. Smalling played an 8.1, Marshall 9, Mkhitaryan 7 as well. We did really well. I've really enjoyed that match actually. Although it didn't sound it at the very beginning because I sounded absolutely depressed, but then again, that's what you get when your performance was that poor, wasn't it, I suppose? But that was crazy. I enjoyed that. Right. Sunderland, you need to worry, mate, after the performance we just put on there. Can we do this now? Let's get into the... Oh, damn it. I tried to do it before. So, I want to sit out the next game. I'm not feeling sharp and could do a few days rest. Okay, Essential, that's fine. Great stuff to select me for the team from time to time. I didn't do anything. It's your decision, boss, but I'll let you know that if I do aggravate an injury, I might be out for even longer next time, so I understand if you don't want to risk me. Okay. I'm not going to risk bringing Bailly back in yet. It's too dangerous in my opinion. So we are going to have... Let's have a look at the squad and see. I don't really want to change much. Well, Sencho said that he wants to sit out in the next game, so I'm going to bring back in Kovalenko if I can find him. Where is Kovalenko? There's Kovalenko. You can come in place of Asensio. I don't really want to change anything else, to tell the truth, because that's the last end part of that match was incredible, so I really want to keep it as it was. So, should we do that or should we change it? I think we should change it, probably shouldn't we? Because we know that the January matches are going to be very, very difficult for us to get through. So I want to try and rest a few players here and there if we can. I don't want to risk anyone getting injured. A few more players we want to try and get rid of in January as well. Wilson, Schweinsteiger, Goss, Lingard, Carrick. Carrick won't go because he's retiring, but Ashley Young, Fittori, definitely players that we can look to try and get rid of. But yep, now let's go into this game against Sunderland. Now we've got... Oh, De Gea's up to a 91 now. Oh. Yeah, so now we've got a good victory behind us. Hopefully we can continue to do well. So, yeah, home game against Sunderland. We're in the top 4 now. We're 2 points behind Man City in second, and we're 5 points behind Leicester top. We're only 1 point clear of Everton, though, who are 5th. So we need another win here just to make sure that we do stay in the top 4. Let's get into it. Ball over the top. Memphis. Oh, poor first touch. And Cancelo. Oh, the right back with the shot, and he's powered it in. It was a poor throw by the goalkeeper. And João Cancelo, I don't know why I went for that, but I thought, why not? And the right back has powered that in. What a goal that was. Here you are, see the keeper throws the ball out. Cancelo there chests it, and then on the half volley, bang, right in the back of the net. And we lead 1-0 thanks to the goal from João Cancelo. Yeah, Pickford wasn't saving that, was he? What a great goal that was. Is that his second goal for us? I don't think it is. I think he's only scored one. I think the left back got one, didn't he? Yeah. I really like this guy. If you've got the money and you're looking for a right back, definitely sign him up. Memphis ball all the way across to Martins. Ball in. Gotta be. And it is Kovalenko in the middle. Picking up a goal. Second goal of the game. This team just feels a lot... I'm really set my team up to go for pace in this one. I've really brought all of our quickest players, and I think we're starting to turn things around here. Man United always do this. They always start off poorly and they always hit form when it comes towards Christmas. And now we're 2-0 up after 24 minutes here against Sunderland. And it looks like we are starting to hit the form that we need. Half of Paul Pogba. Pogba. Outland the back to Martins. There's the ball into the back post. Kovalenko. I'll tell you what, I'm loving Martins now. I'm absolutely loving him. His pace just down the outside is incredible. And then crossing that ball in. And Kovalenko, I never really used him that much. And now I've started to use him. I'm really starting to appreciate his ability. He's only 77 rated, but in that attacking midfield role, he seems to be scoring a hell of a lot of goals. I'm really enjoying using Kovalenko now. Another player I would really suggest. I think he has a good potential as well. So 3-0. Sorry, it's not even half time yet. We're on the break. Big ball across. Anachabi plays it on to McNair into Anashibi. Oh, and they've scored one. Well, heaven forbid I should keep a clean sheet, eh? Heaven forbid, but there we go. At least we've still got a 2-goal cushion. Yeah, obviously you can see that my defensive skill's still not fantastic. Then again, it was a pretty good goal. De Gea went down very, very early, which is how Anashabi was able to pick his spot, really. And there we go, 3-1. Not even half time yet, there's been 4 goals in this game already. Forward into Memphis Depay. Memphis plays a big ball out towards Martins. Martins who puts the ball straight into Kone. Now he gets a second chance at the cross. And he does do a pretty good cross, Martins. And Zlatan is there to put it into the back of the net to make it 4-1. We needed a convincing victory here to try and show everyone exactly what it was that we were doing this season. And I think we may have finally hit a bit of form. That Spurs game seems to have completely turned things around for us. 4-1 here. Granted, it always seems to be if you get the early goal, you do pretty well. We've got the early goal here today and we have done pretty well. So it's all about continuing on this rich vein of form into the new year and hopefully trying to catch Leicester up to win that league. It's possible. Granted, beating Sunderland's one thing though, but beating some of the bigger teams is completely different. Here comes the corner. Pogba. Ibra. It's gone in. It's gone in. Ibrahimovic gets the goal from the corner. I'm not quite sure. Is that going to be Ibra's goal or is that an own goal? I'm not quite sure what happened. It went towards goal. I thought it hit the side netting, but... Oh my god, that's awful, isn't it? That's awful. It was going wide and Van Aanholt managed to scoop it into the back of the net. It's going to be an own goal. Oh, it's Manquillo, not Van Aanholt. It's going to go down as an own goal, unfortunately, for Ibra, but Ibra's header was going wide. So 5-1. This is our best result so far. Lovely. Right. We can do this. We can freaking do this. And there's the full-time whistle. 5-1. Yes. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. That's 9 goals in 2 games. Which means I may have to reduce the amount of matches per episode just to keep the episodes at a shorter time. There you go. There you go. Cancelo, Kovalenko, Anashabi, and of course Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and then the own goal. That was good. Very, very good. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I want to go to advance. Man the match. Cancelo got a 9.3. But Martins got a 10. Martins was incredible in this game. He really, really was. His pace was the real thing that changed this match for us. And I'm liking him. I really am liking him. It happened with me with Mkhitaryan as well. I weren't sure on Mkhitaryan at all, and then the last few games he's really picked it up. His pace has been fantastic, and it's really helped us out. We can go do a bit more training now as well. Let's do Rashford's on the brink of 79, so let's see if we can do some Rashford work. Chance creation, get you finishing up. Yeah, that'd be good. Midfielders, Martins, if we can get you up another couple of points. The thing is, it's going to be so difficult, isn't it? Ah, there you go. You can see some of your weaknesses now. Pass mastery, yeah, look at that. Passing and vision is not your strong point, is it? Corner delivery, not really bothered on corners too much, but chance creation, there we go. Finishing and shooting power. If we get that up as well, that'd be fantastic. Really give you a bit more even stats. Pogba is getting closer and closer to a 90, which is pretty cool. Sancho, as we know, has just hit 84. And we want to spend some more time on these. Wasn't there one that was really good? I can't remember what it was now. Was it Murphy? I think it might have been Murphy. It might have been Brito. Let's do Brito. I think it might have been Brito, actually. Let's do a bit of beat your man, Brito. I can't actually remember who it is, so I'm just gonna hand a lot of this around. Midfielders, let's go wingers, because we know Bastos is good, and I want to try and get him up to 65 at least before he comes up onto our main show. And then fullbacks, we don't really want to deal with that, but Nogueira, let's do a bit of you as well, because you always seem to do pretty well. So let's simulate all of those. Hopefully we can do well and get some boosts. Rashford hits that 79 mark. So now Rashford has got up 3 stat points. Nogueira goes up to 60 as well. Nice. So 2 big movements there. And we do have one more game before the end of the year, which is a bit annoying. I want to get to the Youth Academy stuff. And play conversation. Asensio is happy that he had a break. Yeah, you might be happy you had a break, mate, but Kovalenko might have just kept you out the side. So let's move forward a little bit. Kovalenko's happy that he's been given some time. We've got 2 games in 2 days. We've got Middlesbrough and West Ham, so we're going to have to be clever about how we set up our squad in these ones, aren't we? Who's happy now? Kovalenko is happy. Recent chances in the time. Good. Good, good, good. £33 million. I've got a couple of players I would like to still buy in January. I think I might keep very much the same team in this match. I might keep very much the same team for now. And then in the next match against... Actually, I'm going to play Rashford in place of Ibrahimovic. And then for the next game, we can bring back some other people to play off against West Ham, which will be obviously more difficult than the game will be that we're about to play now. So let's continue on with that. And let's get straight into this match against Middlesbrough. Then as soon as we've done that, then we can start to play around with the transfer market and buy another player or 2 in January if we want to. And of course we will get an update for our youth team as well. So let's get straight into the match against Middlesbrough and see if we can continue our good vein of form. A win here would put us up into second. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't at all. It would put us back up to third ahead of Stoke. What is Stoke doing up there? We're now 3 points ahead of Arsenal in 5th as well. So we can really start to pick up a little bit of a gap away from the guys in 5th. Let's go. There's a big kick forward there by Valdez. Oh, it's going to be difficult this one. Barbo. Clever ball into the middle. Smalling. Oh, what? You know, sometimes I do really well defensively wise. Like, don't get me wrong, that wasn't fantastic, but I got up and headed that away and it just landed straight to another player and Middlesbrough get the opening goal. So that puts us 1-0 down. Alvaro Negredo, trusted to be a former Man City player that scores the goal, eh? There we go. There we go, what's done is done. And we need to get back into this one now. I'm feeling a bit more confident after the last few games that we can do that. We're 1-0 down at home to Middlesbrough. Jimenez now out wide to Cancelo. He has the pace to run down that right hand side. Big ball in. Oh, straight away. Literally straight from the centre. Memphis Depay scores the equalising goal from the left hand side. Cancelo hooks that cross in. And Memphis drifts in from the left to literally karate kick the ball into the back of the net. Memphis needs to do a bit of work because obviously we know that Marshall plays at the left as well, and Marshall's already got up 2 stat points so far, maybe even 3 stat points so far this season. Memphis is still at his original 80, so he needs to build himself up a bit if he wants to be given a lot more chances in this, especially with players like Bastos and so forth in our youth academy who also play left wing. So 1-1. That's Cancelo now into Paul Pogba. Out wide now to Gelson Martins. Plays it across to Rashford. Rashford. Yeah, there we go. The 2 quick lads on the pitch linking up fantastically to get into the lead. Pogba's ball out wide to Martins. Martins played it across the box. Rashford simple tapping really. Lovely little tap in, actually. And our good vein of form looks to be continuing now. That's 11 goals in 3 games we've scored, and it's not even half time in the third yet. Ooh, I'm liking this. I am liking this. 2-1. Better. Barbo. It's forward now to Victor Fisher. Smalling goes straight past him. My God, I lost it. Oh my word. Oh my word. Smalling ran straight past him. And Victor Fisher's ball in. And what a volley that was by Gaston. I'll tell you what, Middlesbrough scored 2 goals in this game. And both of them have been pretty damn good. In all fairness to them. Pretty damn good goals. But that sort of means that we're now 2-2 again. And we're on the brink of half time, I think. It was easy, wasn't it? Rashford. Oh, took a deflection as well. Pogba takes the corner. Jimenez. Oh, Jimenez scored. I weren't expecting that. Bit of a mess in the middle there from the corner. And Jimenez gets the goal. Bouncing around everywhere. I didn't think Jimenez would score from that angle, but there we go, he has. And I'm pretty sure that's his first goal. I'm pretty sure Smalling scored now. Bailey scored a couple. And Jimenez gets his first goal for the team as well to put us back 3-2 ahead of Middlesbrough. The goals are finally starting to flow. I don't know what it is. Is it to do with chemistry as well? Is it because we brought a lot of players in the summer? Did they need a bit of time to sort of get used to each other? Does that work on... I seem to recall... I know it's something that works on Foot Manager, but I think it works on FIFA as well. It takes a while for the chemistry to build up with new players. We'll see. We're 3-2 up. Let's see if we can hold on to it. There's a ball in by Pogba. Kovalenko's going to pick it up. Dahoud. Out wide to Memphis. Memphis ball into the back post. Oh, Gelson Martins is there. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I like that. And Gelson Martins. Is that his first goal for us? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but he was all on his own to head that into the back of the net. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Is that his first goal for us? It's his first league goal. I don't recall him scoring before, but I really like this lad. He's got so much pace, as you can see on the pitch, and we now lead 4-2. Hopefully, this is going to be the end now. Hopefully we can hold on to this till the end of the game. Martins. Valdez plays a terrible ball in. Gelson. Rashford. Oh, Victor Valdez. What was that goal kick? What was that goal kick, Victor Valdez? That was awful. And that has allowed a great bit of teamwork there to get a 5th goal. Something's just clicked. I don't know what that was. See that, look. Played that goal kick and just fell to Gelson Martins. We played it across the front of the box and Rashford was there. But yeah. Something's clicked. Something has clicked and it has just made things 100% better for us. 4th Premiership goal for Rashford, who's now 79 rated as well. So 3 stat points he's gone up. If we can get him up to 80 before the end of the season, that'd be fantastic. 5-2. There's Rashford. Finding Gelson Martins. He cuts inside. Martins. Memphis. Oh, Memphis. Depay. What a lad. What a lad, Memphis Depay. Gelson Martins is running through the middle. Now, I didn't think Memphis was going to score that, to tell the truth. I thought it was Rashford, to tell the truth, I was playing it to. And Memphis really wallops that right into the back of the net. And there we go. 6-2. Whatever, we deserve that one, to tell the truth, because in fairness, Middlesbrough have hammered us since we scored that 5th goal. We've really been pinned back, but there we go. We get the 6th. And the goals are really flowing now. There we go. Full-time whistle. A very good victory for us, which I'm very, very happy about. Everyone was just incredible in that game. They really, really were. Man of the match has gone to Gelson Martins for the 2nd game in a row. He's been fantastic. He really has. Any results that are good for us? Spurs 1-2-1, Leicester 1-2-1, Everton drew 1-1. That's good for us, because they are knocking around that 5th or 6th place trying to get into the Champions League spot. So that's a good result for us. So we are now into January. So transfer window is open. There we go. Youth squad updates. Eamon Carroll, 72-94. Eamon Moran, 72-88. Pierce Brennan, 72-90. Riley Campbell, 71-87. Shea McKeith, 78-94. Very, very good. I'm happy with that because we needed a good player for our Scotland team, and I think we're going to have to try and push Shea McKeith as much as we can. Seamus Barr, 80-94. Nguera, 80-94. Oh, Goncalo Brito, 82-92. This lad's going to be good. Sam Bell, 80-94. Charlie Murphy, 72-86. I'm sorry, Charlie, but we're going to have to release you because you're not going to be good enough for us. That's really harsh, isn't it? Sam Murphy, 80-90 and currently 64. Callum Jackson, 82-94. Great, currently 61. Helder Bastos, 84-90. Woo! He's good. They're all good though, aren't they? Brito, Murphy and Bastos are the ones. And the transfer market is open. Do we want to buy anyone? That's the question. I was going to look at potentially buying Dembele, but the way that Martins has been playing the last few games, I'm not quite sure if I want to now. Right, so we are looking at Bastos. We know is going to be good. Brito as well is going to be very, very good. It's a bit of keep possession for you. And who else was it? There was another one, wasn't it? It was the English club, wasn't it? Jackson? Was Jackson the one? I know I should write this. I think it is Jackson. I know I should write these down, shouldn't I, really? Let's do a bit of beat your man on Jackson as well. How else do we want to play around with here? We want to try and get some defenders, don't we? Bailey's so close on 84. We let him do that manually, I think. He'll get there on his own. Goalkeepers, we're not going to worry goalkeepers. Should we just... let's do a couple of McKeiths, because we want to try and get McKeith up as quickly as possible so I can try and use him in our Scotland side. So I'm going to do another one on McKeith as well. It looks like he's got a pretty decent rating anyway in the future, so might as well try and push him there as quickly as possible. Simulate all of those, see how we get on. How do we get on? Some good results. McKeith goes up a little bit. Bastos goes up a little bit. I wonder if we should bring in these players into our squad. I think we're going to have to soon, aren't we? But I just want to see... I want to get as high... I want to know as much as possible about them before I do bring them in. Because we've got quite a lot of players now, haven't we? So the more I know, the more I'm going to be happy about. I'd like some more defenders as well, though, to tell the truth. Pierce Brennan... Just trying to see if there is anyone we could bring in. So these are the players we can bring in. 80-94, 82-92. We can bring Brito in now if he wanted to. But I think he might be better off suit where he is. Sam Bell, that's the one I forgot to do, wasn't it? Sam Bell. Boost him up a little bit. We can actually bring him in as well. Sam Murphy we can bring in. We know he's going to be 80-90 in the future. Technically gifted as well. Callum Jackson, we can sign him as well. We might bring a few of these in the summer. Like Jackson, Bell... Murphy, those three all look pretty awesome, don't they? And obviously Brito, these four. We can sign all four of these and we will know that all their potential is going to be over 80. All five of these, sorry, all their potential is going to be over 80. We could do that. Wow, okay. Okay. Transfers, let me just check that our sales are still on. So... Right. So we know who we're trying to sell now. Wow, Pogba's worth 74 million. Semedo's worth 8.5. So who's transfer listed? So Lottin, Oxford and Bunwell are all down to loan for the season. Lingard, Young, Schweinsteiger, Rooney, Vittori, Goss, Wilson are all transfer listed. If Vittori, Goss and Wilson don't go on transfers, I think we might just release them before the end of the transfer window, I think. We don't really need to, do we? We could just keep a hold of them, shouldn't we? But I want to try and keep those guys in the youth academy for as long as possible so I know who's going to be the best. So let's make a few changes. We did this on purpose, didn't we? We knew we had some players we were holding back. So let's bring them back in. So I've lost Asensio. Where's Asensio? Is he down here? Should be down here. No. Oh, there he is. He's right in front of me. How'd I lose Asensio? Right, so Bailly is back in as well. In place of Jimenez. Tielman's in place of Dahoud. Pogba drops out in place of Mata. Marshall in on the left. Ibra back up front. Mkhitaryan up on the right. Cancelo drops out for Semedo. We need to just make sure that everyone is fit and no one's risking injury, aren't they? Let's bring in Grimaldo and then Smalling out for Hernandez. Yeah, it's Hernandez, isn't it? Boom. Okay. Well, that's a good fit side then, isn't it, really? So we should be able to do well in this game against West Ham. Hopefully can keep our goal scoring form, keep running. I lost the ability to talk there for a moment. Again, another important win this would be because Man City are currently joint points of us. Stoke and Arsenal both from 34, so we're still only 3 points clear of that 5th place spot. So I'd like to get another victory here just to try and push that away. But let's get straight into it and see exactly what happens. And of course, I will bring you back in for the goals. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. That's a poor piece of play. Poor piece of play. I can't believe I've done that. Well, we've got to save it now. Dimitri Payet steps up and is now back in France. Went the wrong freaking way. Yep. Well, we're 1-0 down here, and I've really struggled. The form from the last few games has not really come into this one. Everyone seems a bit more slow and laboured all of a sudden. But let's see what we can do. Larry. No. 2-0. That is a cheeky finish, that is as well. Cheeky bloody finish. That's half time. And it's 2-0. It's not half time yet. It's 2-0 to West Ham. We're going to need a fantastic second half here, I think. We need a good second half here now. Mkhitaryan cuts inside. Oh, what a ball. Marshall. Oh, Ibra. Yes. What a great start to the second half. Straight away, Ibrahimovic getting the goal. And my TV's about to turn off. Quick, grab the remote. There we go. What a ball that was by Mkhitaryan. Finding Marshall. Keeper saved it, but only into the path of Ibrahimovic, who gets one back. We've had to come from behind quite a few times this season already. Yeah, we're going to be able to do it here again. That's the question. Ibra's really knocking in the goals. I think he's 3rd currently in the goal scoring charts. He's on 10 now. I think Aguero and Coutinho are both on either 11 or 12. So he's doing well, Ibra. Mata, Semedo, and all of a sudden from attack to defence for West Ham as Ibrahimovic is in looking for his second of the game and he scores it. What a counter-attack that was from Manchester United to make it 2-2 in this game here away at West Ham. Ibrahimovic knocking in 2 goals in the first 15 minutes of the second half. But what a counter-attack that was from the back all the way to the front from Man United. And Ibrahimovic calmly slots it past Adrian. Oh, Adrian actually palmed it into the back of the net as well. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We have half an hour now to turn this around and get the victory. Is that going to be possible? There's Hernando out wide to Anthony Marshall. Marshall into Marco Asensio to ball in. Oh my word! Holy crap, what a goal that was! I thought I'd wasted that, but Mkhitaryan on the volley. What a shot on the volley by Henrik Mkhitaryan. Well, that's why he's an 85 rated. He put his head straight through the advertising hoardings and his leg straight for a microphone. What a goal that was. That was almost straight from the centre as well. Wow. Well, from 2-0 down, once again, we are 3-2 up. Oh, holy crap. What a goal. Surely the full-time whistle's got to go any second now, surely. There it is. Again, we've come from 2-0 down this time to pick up a 3-2 victory over West Ham. It was difficult, don't get me wrong, it was really, really difficult, but there we go. There we go. This episode has really been a turnaround for us, it really has. Payet and Kaleri with the 2 goals for half-time, then Ibra and Ibra with the 2 goals after half-time, then Mkhitaryan with that amazing volley to make it 3-2. That was a cracking goal by Mkhitaryan. Let's have a look at the stats and see who got man of the match. I'm going to imagine it's Ibra with the 2 goals. No, it's not. It's Mkhitaryan with 9.4. Asensio played 9.2 as well. Lucas Hernandez with 8.2. We did really well. And I think we probably have to call that it for an episode now. I think we'll do a little bit of messing around here. We'll go forward a little bit. We'll go forward a little bit, I'm sure. It's when you've got a match against Blackburn on the 7th. That's in the FA Cup, so we can afford to play a few of our younger players in that one, I should imagine. We've got some mail. Got a transfer offer for Dahoud from Crystal Palace. Are you joking me, Crystal Palace? No way. I think you're going to offer for one of the players on the transfer list. Not one of our top young good players. And we're going to go forward a little bit further. And we've got another bit of news. David De Gea wants a new contract. Bastian Schweinsteiger, an offer from Everton. We're going to accept that for £10 million. It's not the best one, but not the best offer we could have got, but we'll do that. Player conversations. David De Gea. I feel I've been progressing well. I would like to discuss my wages. I feel like I've been earning more based on my contribution to the team. Okay, De Gea, I don't want to lose you, so I'm gonna do that. Let's talk about contracts. How do we do contracts? It's in the contract section. That probably helps, doesn't it? David De Gea, where are you, my friend? There you are. You want to be on 210k a week, okay? I can do that. I want you to lock you in for an extra year, though. How much you got? You got 2.5 years left. I want to lock you in for another year, though. If we're going to do this. Wow, these people have got massive contracts, haven't they? Look at that, look. Pereira's got a 5.5 year contract. That's crazy. A lot of the players we've brought have got pretty big contracts. So all 3 years, of course. 3 or 3.5 years. And Schweinsteiger's currently on the way out as well. Oh god, I might just let some of these players. Oh, we'll wait until the end of the month. We'll wait until the end of the month and then we'll release them. If I remember. Let's go forward now until the game against Blackburn. There we go. And I think that's about all we're going to do in this episode here. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, as always, if you could hit that like button, it would really help me out. And if you are new around here and you'd like to see some more, then please hit that subscribe button as well. I think in the next episode, we're probably going to get some more youth players on the 14th of January, which is fantastic. And of course, we will probably get another update on this as well. Goncalo Brito, my word, you're going to be good. 82 to 92. I'm fixated by some of this. 82 to 94 there. And 84 to 90. Helder Bastos, who is the one we got through the catalogue with the Scout Future Star. So we knew he was going to be good anyway. Yeah, as always, like I said, hit the like button. If you're new around here, please subscribe. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you very, very soon for another episode of our Manchester United career mode here on FIFA 17.